Hello and welcome to Indonight 2021 Srikandi by PERMIAS OSU. And if you're in Indonesia, I guess Indo Morning 2021.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, let's not do that.
Okay. My name is Vania and you're watching Disney Channel.
YouTube channel, Vania.
Okay, I'm going to be one of your MCs for tonight. I forgot to say that.
And I'm Jonathan Rilusa, and if you remember me, I'm the rapper last year, and I'm gonna be MCing for you guys tonight.
Unfortunately, I do remember that. Yeah.
It was a bad time, but a good time actually.
Anyways, it's really great to be a part of Indonight this year, even though it's virtual. And I'm here in the MU talking to an empty room, but I talk to myself all the time, so I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yeah, that's okay, Vania. So to share a little bit about PERMIAS OSU, firstly, we are the Indonesian organization here at OSU, and we're here to promote Indonesian culture to the U.S. and also to provide home for Indonesian students here at Oregon State. So we do have for tonight, Vania.
Tonight we're celebrating Kartini's Day a little bit earlier, and for those of you who don't know, she was a Javanese princess and a national heroine who advocated for Indonesian girls to receive an education. So that's why the theme for this year's night is Srikandi, which means heroine. And our interactive drama is going to follow our three heroines on their journey to get an education.
Wow, okay. We're also going to have some music performance and a mini talk show with a guest star. And also the interactive drama. How can it be interactive though? Are we doing it virtually?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess you'll just have to stay tuned.
All right.
But before we start this, let's sing our national anthem together.
All right.
Indonesia, tanah airku, tanah tumpah darahku. Di sanalah aku berdiri, jadi pandu ibuku. Indonesia, kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Marilah kita berseru, Indonesia bersatu. Hiduplah tanahku, hiduplah negeriku, bangsaku, rakyatku semuanya. Bangunlah jiwanya, bangunlah badannya untuk Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, tanahku, negeriku yang ku cinta. Indonesia Raya, merdeka, merdeka, hiduplah Indonesia Raya.
That was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get started with the rest of the drama, we'd like to thank a few special people who made this event possible. We want to thank our sponsors, Student Experiential Learning and Activities, and David, Armin, and Brittany.
As well as the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia in Washington, D.C., and the Consulate General in San Francisco for their support throughout the planning process.
And we're very honored to have the Consul General of the Republic of Indonesia in San Francisco who would like to give a speech for us.
Please welcome Bapak Simon Sukarno.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. and everyone. It is a great honor for me to greet you all on this evening's special occasion. Thank you for joining us this evening for the Indonesian cultural event Srikandi, organized by our students in Oregon State University. The Consulate General of Indonesia always support this annual event, which was normally organized in OSU campus, with live performance and also Indonesian delicious food. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, this event has to be organized virtually this year. First of all, I would like to extend my highest appreciation to the Indonesian Student Association in OSU, who has organized this virtual Indonesian cultural event. I'm really proud of them. They managed to organize this event amidst this pandemic. This year's theme, Srikandi, is a heroine in Indonesian folklore, originated from the Hindu epic, the Mahabharata. In line with that, this year's event will present Indonesian female students who have gained the opportunities to study abroad, to fight academically with their male colleagues at international stage. At tonight's event, we will also witness Indonesian cultural performances, which is part of our rich cultural heritage. This evening performance cannot fully substitute the live performance. However, in this new normal era, it is our way to share our rich cultural heritage as well as our ancestors' values to our fellow Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, may you enjoy this evening cultural event, and may we gather together to have a live performance once this pandemic is over. Matur nuwun and enjoy the performance.
Wow. Thank you so much, Pat Simon, for the speech. Now it's time for a drama, Fania. And you have to know that we do apply safety protocol during the recording time and also editing and getting all the movies and stuff.
Yes, everybody in this video who isn't wearing a mask is from the same household, and everybody behind the scenes was wearing a mask and practicing social distancing.
I guess it's safe enough for COVID and stuff. FDA approved. Okay, let's check it out, shall we?
Growing up, these girls often heard from the people around them that they shouldn't dream outside of the life that has already been decided for them, which is to marry, have children, and take care of those children and the household.
From a young age, they have been following the same routine. They are woken up early in the morning, then they are taught to pray, and they would leave for school together with their schoolmates. After school, they would come back to cook for their family and clean up after the house. They have been doing this all their life until they get older.
Sometimes they thought about whether, as women, they deserved to have the same opportunities as men. Would they be able to get a good education, to go after that dream while still being a wife and mother? Or was this routine all that life would allow for them? The answer to that question was something that they would have to find on their own. So they applied for scholarships to universities across the world, looking for opportunities to make their dreams a reality.
Hunt, Kalu, positioned.
Halo? Apa? Oh, sorry, Pak, sorry. Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes!
Hah? Temenan nih, Ki? Beasiswa nang Amerika? Oke. Ya wis, tak cek saiki. Oke. Matur suwun nggih. Monggo. Nggih.
Itu dapat email dari mana nih? Dari OSU. Oh Tuhan, yang benar keterang nih. Sudah terima. Terima kasih Tuhan. Yes. Aduh Tuhan. Sudah terima. Oh Tuhan, yes, Tuhan Yesus baik sekali. Aduh, yes.
And finally, those dreams came true.
Wah, keterima aku. Wah, puji Tuhan.
Berapa lama dari Papua ke sini?
Tertahu, coba Pak. Gue bilang ada satu tempat.
Oh, ada kelas? Oh, ada kelas?
Kelas ada. Kelas? Ada kelas?
Iya, iya.
Halo guys, halo. Kan dari Indonesia ya?
Iya.
Oh, kenalin aku Cendra. Cendra.
Mana nih?
Aku dari Surabaya Serui, guys.
Mantap, coba.
Oh, iya. Kalian anak baru juga di sini?
Iya, Mbak.
Iya.
Kita juga berkenalan.
Oh, baru kenalan juga. Oh, mau kemana habis ini? Mau kemana?
Asalnya.
Oh, bisa.
Mau
Ayo.
ikut?
Iya, boleh nggak aku ikut?
Oke.
Oke. Ayo.
Kamu dulu.
Berat atau enggak? Mau tak bantuin? Enggak. Oke.
Aku tinggal di mana?
Aku tinggal di situ, asrama. Iya, sama kamu tuh. Oh, besar banget ya. Wah.
Ada 5. Kamu dong dito.
Itu namanya apa? Oh, belum. Iya.
Sini.
Oh, ke situ. Halo guys. Oh iya, waktu kemarin ke MU, waktu teman sana aku lupa bilang nih, kalau aku adalah bendara Indo. Nah, kayaknya di sana, kayak di sini tuh ada deh organisasi kayak orang-orang Indonesia gitu. Ada yang tahu nggak informasi kayak gimana gitu?
Oh iya. Kemarin saya juga ketemu orang-orang Indo di sini.
Oh
Katanya
iya.
nama organisasinya tuh
Oh iya.
something.
Dia mau Permias kan?
Iya, PERMIAS ya.
Yo, di sapu asrama LC itu ada dong logo juga. Kamu bisa buka di dia Instagram nih. PERMIAS OSU. Yo, dompu ini apa? Acara banyak sekali. Tuh bisa ikut program ini, program bagus. Ini program bagus sekali.
Oh iya,
Yo.
that'd be great.
Oh kalau gitu, iya.
Yo.
Oke.
Oke,
Siap ya?
dadah.
Oke,
Yo.
thank you.
Guys, I have a lot of homework.
Oh yeah, for what class?
Family science.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Wow. Anyways, you guys miss your
Of course.
I miss the food. I'm tired of eating burger.
Oh my god, the people. They're so nice.
Well, I miss the view, the mountains, the ocean. I wish I could travel.
Okay, now it's time for the interactive part of our drama. So you guys can scan the QR code that will be up presently to vote for which island in Indonesia. Oh, it's over there. Oh, I mean over there. To vote for which island you want to travel to first. So you can choose Chandra over there. Chandra. From Java, Borneo, and Southeast Islands or Nusa Tenggara, and then Tessa from Sulawesi and Sumatra, and Ice from Papua and Bali. Yeah.
I'm so excited to travel, Vania. So we'll give you some time to vote. You can use your phone to scan the QR code, and it'll take you to vote which one would you guys want to go. I'm personally from Java Tengah, so
Java Tengah.
the mid Java. So
Okay.
for me, I would like to go to Chandra's place first, but I hope she wins.
Okay, where in Java Tengah are you from?
Semarang.
Oh,
Kenya.
Semarang?
Yeah, so where are you from?
I'm from southern Tangerang.
That's also Java.
Yeah, I figured, yeah.
Right. So, where do you want to
wanna
go?
first.
Oh, right.
You know, I always wanted to go to Pulau Seribu.
Pulau Seribu?
Yeah, Pulau Seribu.
Where is that?
Subway.
What? That doesn't make sense.
You know, Pulau Seribu, Thousand Island.
Okay, Pena. Stop. Stop.
Is that something?
Stop. Stop it. All right. Oh, okay. Continue on.
Anyways.
Continue on.
So what do you miss the most from Semarang?
I miss the nasi padang actually. Nasi padang is like a food, an Indonesian food where there's a bunch of cheap food. Yeah.
That's it.
It's from Sumatra, so that's where Tessa is from, right? So I'm hoping to go there too, see what Tessa have in her hometown. And lastly,
yeah, I like nasi padang too.
you like nasi padang too?
Yeah, yesterday I realized it means rice field.
Right.
But I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, anyways.
Has the food been? Is the food good?
Yeah. Well, are you hungry talking about all this food?
I'm quite hungry
Oh, we don't
actually.
have food, by the way, for this event.
Right, because we have to use our
R.I.P.
mask.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Are you gonna ask me what I like the most about, or what I miss the most?
What do you miss the most, Shania?
What do I miss the most? Oh, I miss the sunshine. But you know, here you can breathe clean air, so I think that's a pretty good deal.
I think they have clean air too in Indonesia.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Where?
Not in Jakarta.
Not in
though.
Jakarta, though.
But yeah.
Maybe one day. I heard since the pandemic, you know, it like cleared up a little bit.
Oh, right.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Oh, here they come.
Has the food been? Oh, thank you, sir. All right, we got the votes. All right,
Okay.
Pena, give me a drum roll. So our first vote will be Chandra. Shall we go to Chandra then?
From?
Chandra from Java, Borneo, and Nusa Tenggara. And the second one is gonna be.
Wait,
Oh, okay. My bad, guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So now we're gonna go to Java and Borneo first.
All right. Wow, do you see that pisang goreng right there,
The
Fania?
pisang goreng, yeah, I love the pisang goreng.
Right.
That's a fried banana.
Man, that reminds me of home.
Yeah, you
My
know what
mom
rhymes
used
with pisang goreng?
No. Please don't. Please
Lemon
don't.
meringue.
Okay, continue on. Continue on. We're gonna go to Iche's hometown, which is from Papua and Bali. So.
Wow, did you see all those beautiful beaches?
Right. Couldn't be more amazed.
That sounds so fake. Anyway. Bali
Okay.
is actually one of my favorite places in Indonesia.
Yeah.
It's nice to.
I served there actually last year.
What?
Surf.
Oh, you surfed there?
It's a pretty good place to surf and like get some food.
Food,
Well,
yeah, pretty good.
Last but not least, let's go to the Tesas place from Sumatra and Sulawesi. Studying in another country for years gave them the opportunity to see the world and grow as their own people. They were grateful and realized that their dreams weren't limited because they were women, but rather that they could care for their families and still be able to work.
Memang pertama-tama adik-adik yang sedang kuliah di luar negeri, pertama itu harus bersyukur karena tidak semua anak Papua bisa dapat kesempatan seperti itu. Kalian itu anak-anak yang sudah terpilih, anak-anak yang sebenarnya susah untuk dapat kesempatan, tapi itu hanya kemurahan Tuhan saja. Jadi belajar baik, kemudian jaga kesehatan baik, apalagi dalam situasi pandemi ini, bisa sampaikan informasi juga baik ke orang tua, karena orang tua juga selalu tanya-tanya. Orang tua bahkan yang di kampung-kampung itu tidak tahu keberadaan adik-adik di sana, susah dapat informasi. Jadi kadang ada yang telepon, tapi yang punya orang tua yang tinggal di kota itu lebih aman, itu bisa saling video call atau bisa dengan WA. Tapi orang tua yang susah dapat kesempatan itu perlu kasih informasi baik dan belajar baik-baik, jangan main-main. Kemudian waktu masa beasiswa juga terbatas, jadi pas selesai bisa kembali, atau kalau mau lanjut ke jenjang berikut yang lebih tinggi lagi, S2 atau S3, kasih informasi ke kami supaya kami bisa atur lagi. Ya, terima kasih.
Wow, that was a beautiful video. Great acting, great story, and great work by the media team.
Great performance indeed. By the way, Fania, do you know if these are based on true events though?
Yeah, a lot of our students, or no, some of our very own students at OSU have gone through a lot and overcome a lot of obstacles just to stand here today with us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyways, these videos are contained by people from across the world. I mean,
recorded by people, by our volunteers from all across the world. So thank you to everybody who also contributed videos.
So what do we have next, Vania?
We're gonna have a really quick break right now, but don't go anywhere because we still have a mini talk show with our guest star and some music performances.
Oh wait, but I have some good news. We're gonna have a quiz about the Srikandi that we just watched, and there will be like 2 winners, and those 2 winners are gonna get some prizes.
Wow, what are the prizes?
If you're in Indonesia, you can get 300,000 rupiah of GoPay, and if you're here in the US, you can get $50 gift card in Amazon. So if you can scan the barcode right there again, yeah, there it is.
Right here.
Yeah, you
and
can
the
just
first
scan.
and second.
Yeah,
right?
the first and second people who get it right will get the prize, and we'll announce it later at the end of the video or the stream. Well, good luck, guys. And
Okay, we'll be back, but in the meantime, please enjoy the beautiful music by Gamelan Sari Pandawa. did you do on break time, Joe?
Oh, I had a little snack. I had a little bang bang, one of the in the souvenirs. Didn't you get them?
Okay, to clarify, that is a chocolate bar.
Oh, right.
We handed them out. Some of the officers were actually on campus a couple of days this week handing out souvenirs, and that was in the bag. Yeah.
Souvenir gift bags.
Yeah.
I believe that you guys got Indomie, teh bottle, the small bang bang snack, and some Indonight souvenirs.
Yeah, so I think the officers really did their best to try to still have this kind of in-person experience, even though this is virtual.
So I hope you guys like it. Okay, moving on to the next segment, the talk show with our guest star,
Tasha
Camila.
So please welcome the host of the talk show, Tika.
Okay, thank you, Vania and Jonathan. Hi, everyone. I'm Chika from PERMIAS Oregon State University. Welcome to our talk show. So today we have a very, very special guest, an inspiring Indonesian woman, our millennial Srikandi. So without any further ado, please welcome Tasha Camila. Hi, Kak. So how are you?
Hi everyone.
So if you guys don't know, Katasha was penyanyi cilik who is graduated from a university in the US called Columbia University, and also the ambassador of environment in Indonesia. So first of all, thank you so much, Kak, for being here. All right, so first
You're welcome.
question.
It's my pleasure.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. So let's jump to the first question. So can you tell us the reason why did you choose to study abroad, especially in the US? Because and how was the process of it? Because we heard that you also got a scholarship from Indonesia's government called LPDP, right? So how was the process of it?
Okay, so many people ask me, why would I want to pursue education? I have a career in the entertainment industry since I was little. Why would I want to take my education further from what I've had in Indonesia? For me and my family, yeah, well, education is one of the things that my family and I find essential. My dad was a lecturer at Universitas Indonesia, UI.
Okay.
And even though I have a career in the entertainment industry since I was little, but growing up, education was still my priority. My dad said to me that money would run out, but knowledge is everlasting. So I couldn't neglect my education. And that also inspired me to have an academic goal that I should have at least a master's degree. And that's why since college, it was my dream to pursue higher education. And I wanted to go abroad to fulfill my dreams. I decided to study abroad because, well, importantly, to have a quality education, to have a better education than what I had. And besides that, I want to experience living on my own, step outside of my comfort zone, and of course, to grow. Because when you study abroad, you don't only learn about the subjects that you learn at school, but there are also life skills and survival skills that you will gain. You will learn about yourself, how far you can be pushed, as well as your own limits. You will learn about different cultures and have your perspective broaden. So I believed that I will grow, and I did. And I chose the US for my studies because I found that the academic setting, for example, the GPA calculation for the US and Indonesian universities are pretty similar. So I was familiar and comfortable with that. Other than that, since I wanted to learn about policy making, there were a lot of Indonesian policies that resonated with the US policies, at least in 2015 when I began looking for schools. The other reason is that I wanted to be exposed to organizations that are based in the US. But one of the main reasons why I chose the US, particularly New York City, because when I first went to New York prior to my studies, when I first stepped my foot in the city for a vacation, I instantly fell in love with it. New York is the most vibrant, exciting city that I ever been to, and I wanted to experience living in that city. And I also
Okay.
watched a lot of US TV shows with a New York setting, like How I Met Your Mother, Gossip Girl, Law and Order, and those made me want to experience living in New York even more. That's why I only applied to Columbia. I didn't apply to any schools other than Columbia. I didn't have any spare schools, which I don't recommend for you to do. But thank God I got accepted, so I think it was meant to be.
All right. Yeah. What about the LPDP?
Oh, and you also asked about okay. So for those who don't know, LPDP is a scholarship managed by a body under the Ministry of Finance of Indonesia. And the scholarship is given to Indonesians who want to pursue graduate studies, so either master's or doctoral degree, at the best schools domestically or internationally, which are on LPDP Universities list. I applied to the scholarship back in 2015. So the rules and processes may have changed, but from what I know, there are a few levels of evaluation process. The first one is that you have to pass the administration requirements, and then you go to the next step, which is a computer-based test. We didn't have that step back then in 2015, but now they have computer-based tests. And then the last one is the substantive test that includes interview and also group discussion. I think the main quality that you need to have to get the scholarship is sense of nationalism. You have to show that you understand the challenges that Indonesia is facing, particularly around the field of your interest. You also have to have a plan on how would you create solutions to overcome those problems. How would you, with your background, prior education, with your working experience, with your network, added with the knowledge that you will gain on graduate level, can cultivate actions to contribute to your country.
All right.
I think that's the main quality that you would have.
I see. So, was there any like special agreement for that? Maybe they say you after you graduate you have to like contribute in specific institution in Indonesia or like the government itself.
No, it's not that binding. I don't think
okay.
it's that binding. So you can contribute whichever you like, whichever you can. But I think now there's a rule that you have to go back to Indonesia right upon your graduation. You can take OPT for 1 year, but then you have to go back to Indonesia and serve the country for or like stay in the country for 2N+1. So 2 times the year that you spent in school plus 1. So if I went to school for 2 years plus 1, 2 years times 2 plus 1. So I had to stay in Indonesia after my study for 5 years. That's like the formula for the
I see.
2N+1.
All right. So, moving on to the life of anak rantau. Okay, as an international student, especially from Indonesia, it's not that easy for us to like adapt to a new place, a new environment, that thousand miles away from our home. So, what was your struggle there? I mean, what was your struggle while studying abroad?
Oh, I've experienced many kinds of struggle. Just like you guys. Like when I first moved into the city, of course, I had to step out of my comfort zone of my privilege back in Indonesia. I have to step into something new. It was not easy. I had to adapt to a new environment, to new routines, and be more independent. I had to manage my time and energy to study and do well in class, but also balance them to be able to socialize, do domestic stuffs like cooking my own food, cleaning my apartment, as well as to have some good rest and maintain my well-being. I also had to keep up with the competition at school and step up my game in class, but I also had to put myself out there and make new friends. I had to be away from my family, which was kind of challenging because since I was little, I've lived in Jakarta, close to my family and my home, and when I was still in the U.S., my dad passed away, and I couldn't even attend his funeral. So it was a pretty devastating moment. But
Very hard, yeah.
well, I survived. I had to survive life, and I had to survive school, and I did. But I think all of those experiences make you grow. They develop you into a smarter, stronger, more skillful person.
I see, yeah. Agree. So, Kak, this year's Indonight by PERMIAS OSU has a very special theme called Srikandi, which means heroine in Indonesia. So, the women that fight against the social stigma that says maybe women should only work in the kitchen, or like women can have a good career, or like maybe women can even go to schools. As a woman, have you ever been underestimated or like discriminated because of that social stigma?
Yeah, of course. Um, when I was when I was graduated, I've already graduated from the U.S. Um, After my graduation, I married the love of my life, and then when I was pregnant, a journalist once asked me whether I regret going to graduate school and whether I think my knowledge would be useless because I was pregnant, I was starting a family, and I would end up becoming a stay-at-home mom. Well, I think that question was insulting and sexist.
Yeah.
I don't think any man has ever been questioned like that.
Yeah.
I think there's anything wrong with an educated mother, and I think it's time to eradicate the stigma that women should not pursue higher education because they would end up taking care of their family at home. It has to stop because, firstly, the responsibility to take care of your kids, of your family, is not only a woman's responsibility, it's also a man's responsibility. The weight is not fall only on women. The job is equal, so we women have the equal chance and the equal right to pursue higher education regardless of our decision to have a family. Secondly, pursuing a career or staying at home is a matter of preference. Both, I think both are noble. If you want to be a career woman, or if you want to just be a stay-at-home mom, and no woman should be judged by this decision. Your education and your knowledge will not ever be useless because, as I've said before, your education will shape the way you think. It influence your decision making, and women play a huge role in making decisions in families.
Yeah,
And
so
lastly, don't underestimate a woman's strength. A woman can still pursue her dreams while she is pregnant, while she is raising a family. She can do anything she may.
agree. Yeah, but right now is really good to see that most of the people's perspective have been changing, have been developing a lot, maybe compared to our mom's generation, because yeah, we have a lot of opportunities right now. Okay, so now I got so many lessons from you, Kak. Thank you so much. So before we end this talk show, what do you want to say to anak Indonesia?
Hi, anak-anak Indonesia. For my brothers and sisters, Indonesian students in the US, please make the most of your time there to learn, to grow, to get to know yourself better, to expand your network, to share ideas, collaborate, and provide solutions to the challenges that your home country, Indonesia, is facing. Don't ever take your chances for granted. Take this opportunity to make an impact for your community. And remember, your fellow Indonesian friends, your Permias people are your extended family there. So help each other out and support each other. Good luck for your endeavor. Go make us proud.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Katasha Camila. It's such an honor to have you here. Thank you so much for sharing your
It is
experiences.
my pleasure.
Yeah, and I hope this will inspire many of anak Indonesia who listen to this, and also maybe our future Srikandi to reach their dreams. All right, because I believe that I know you also believe that everyone has the same opportunity, right? So, all right, you guys don't go anywhere because after this, Tasha Kamila will present a very special performance for us. So stay tuned and back to Vania and Jonathan. Bye.
All right, thank you so much, Chica and Tasha.
Oh my goodness, do you remember her?
No.
No?
No.
I grew up listening to Tasha's song.
Really?
Yeah, especially the Libur Telah Tiba. Yeah.
Can you sing some of it for me, to jog my memory?
No, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm gonna ruin everyone's night if I do that.
It's very good to be aware of your own limitations. Was it Confucius or was it, I can't remember. One of the philosophers.
Well, moving on, Tasha Camilla is also gonna sing for us. Present a very special performance with our music arranger, El Michael. And shall we go?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Ini dia si jali-jali, lagunya enak, merdu sekali. Ini dia si jali-jali, lagunya enak, merdu sekali. Capek sedikit tidak peduli sayang, asalkan Tuhan senang di hati. Jalilah jali dari Cikini sayang, jalilah jali sampai di sini. Aku anak Indonesia, anak yang merdeka. Satu nusaku, satu bangsaku, satu bahasaku. Indonesia, Indonesia, aku bangga menjadi anak Indonesia. Hey amko rambe amko aronawa kombe. Hey amko rambe amko aronawa kombe. Demino kibe kubano kombe beko yomano bungo awe ade. Demino kibe kubano kombe beko yomano bungo awe ade. Honke 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 riro, honke jombe jombe riro. Honke 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 riro, honke jombe jombe
Wow, what a great performance.
Right, I told you, he's a very talented and Al Michael's very talented, and also Tasha Camilla. So great to hear her voice once more.
And we do have another music performance. It's from our own band, made up of students from OSU and U of O, but they don't have a name yet, so we're just going to give them one.
Yeah, they should have a name though.
Yeah.
So without further ado, please welcome Maroon 4. With Rebecca and Carissa as the vocalist, Anthony as the pianist, and Noah as the drummer, and Dandy as the guitarist.
While I'm on Sunset, are you on the subway? While I drive, are you getting on the L train? I mean, Manhattan's nice, but so are Malibu nights. You would know if you stayed, you would know if you put up a fight. You're toasting blue in winter, I'm getting red rum. Just a trick for all of the things left unsaid. I'm missing a drunken 2 a.m. strolls in K-Town. Now you're chasing fake highs in the Upper West Side. Ooh. Fucking on Brooklyn's in Brooklyn, it's Chelsea's in Chelsea. Hope that eases the pain, so remember to miss me. And you sold your car, now you walk for miles. Bet your feet feel numb. Crosswalks in my mind are shaky, so please hold on tight. All my demons run wild. All my demons have your smile. In the city of angels, in the city of angels. Hope New York holds you. Hope it holds you like I do. While my demons stay faithful. In the city of angels. Summer's ending now and the nights are cooling down. Remember last winter when we would drive around Silver Lake, Hollywood. Pretty little white lights got me good. Thought this was love, I was misunderstood. Feeling low on the low, driving through no hole. If I'm honest, I'd call, but I'm trying to let go. And I hope you're happy, living life in taxis. But you'll always have me, you'll always have me. All my demons run wild. All my demons have your smile. In the city of angels, in the city of angels. Hope New York holds you. Hope it holds you like I do. All my demons stay faithful. In the city of angels. All my demons stay faithful. In the city of angels. Kawan, dengarlah yang akan aku katakan tentang dirimu setelah selama ini.
Ternyata kepalamu akan selalu botak.
Kamu kayak gorila. Cobalah kamu ngaca tuh bibir balapan. daripada gigi lu kayak kelinci.
Yang ini udah gendut, suka marah-marah.
Kau cacing kepanasan, tapi ku tak peduli. Kau selalu di hati. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Samanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita tak hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Ketika kesepian menyerang diriku, gak enak badan rasa taman itu. Ku tahu satu cara sembuhkan diriku. Ingat teman-temanku. Don't you worry, just be happy. Temanmu di sini. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Samanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Don't you worry, don't be angry. Mending happy. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Samanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Samanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Ingatlah hari ini. Ingatlah hari ini.
Wow, did you see the background of the last song?
Yeah, those are like memories on PERMIAS OSU, right?
Yeah, I really miss hanging out with them.
Right. So that was Nikki's song. Do you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Nikki is an Indonesian singer, songwriter, and record producer. She is currently based in the United States, pursuing her career and dream.
Yes, she's very inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Indonight has come to a close, or Indo Morning.
Continue, Fania.
We'd like to thank all of you for joining us, and including the MU, the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia in Washington, D.C., and the Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia in San Francisco. Did you know that Indonesia is a republic?
I know, it's called Republic of Indonesia. Okay. And we would like also to thank you everyone who has volunteered to help out in Indonight, the event, media, design, logistic, and souvenir team, and all the performers. And to Ipao and Gamelan, to our music arranger, El Michael, and to our guest star, Tasha Camilla.
And this event would not be possible without the hard work of our PERMIAS OSU officers. So now, please welcome the president, Chika Roni.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us in this year's Indonight by PERMIAS OSU Srikandi. I'm Chika from PERMIAS OSU. I'd like to thank to all of the students, faculty and staff of our State University, especially to Arman, David, and Brittany who always supporting us, helping us to make this all possible. To Pak Konjen, Pak Simon, Burina, and Bu Poppy from Embassy of Indonesia. To PERMIAS Nasional who always supporting us, and looking out for us as Indonesian students in the US. To all of my officers, Noah, Kafan, Hillary, Kathy, Steffi, and Darian, we know that making event in this situation is not easy for us, but we worked so hard for this and we did it. Most importantly, to all of the volunteers who make this all possible, including the media, event, souvenir and logistics teams, and to all the performers, thank you so much for all of your dedication. I hope this event will inspire you to embrace your culture and to reach your dreams no matter what. We hope you enjoy this event, and I hope to see you next year, hopefully in person. Thank you.
You know what? I actually thought that we were not going to have Indonight this year.
Why was that?
What do you mean, why was that?
Oh, because like the pandemic? Right.
But the officers decided to make it happen, and we also had a lot of volunteers step up and help out with this Indonight to make it possible.
Yeah, I heard like the volunteers are all around Indonesia and the US.
Oh, right. Oh.
Right.
We almost forgot to announce the winners of the quiz.
So, do we have the winners? Oh, ooh, spicy. Oh, okay. Okay, so the first quiz winners. Give me a drum roll, Fania. Lani from Singapore. Congratulations, Lani. If you're in Singapore, I guess you'll get $50 of Amazon gift card. And yeah, I mean, and second of all, give me another drum roll, Fania. Louder. La Habra from Corvallis. Congratulations, Bre. Yeah. That's his nickname.
So the officers are going to contact the winners to get in touch with you and to send you the prize.
All right. So, is that the end, Fania?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, this comes to an end. Hopefully, we can see you again next year. And thank you for coming.
But not me. I'm leaving.
All right.
Anyways, see ya.
Kawan, dengarlah yang akan aku katakan tentang dirimu setelah selama ini.
Ternyata kepalamu akan selalu botak.
Kamu kayak gorila. Cobalah kamu ngaca tuh bibir balapan daripada gigi lu kayak kelinci.
Yang ini udah gendut, suka marah-marah.
Kau cacing kepanasan, tapi ku tak peduli. Kau selalu di hati. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Samanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita tak hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Ketika kesepian menyerang diriku, tak enak badan rasa tak menentu. Ku tahu satu cara sembuhkan diriku. Ingat teman-temanku. Don't you worry, just be happy. Temanmu di sini. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Selamanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita tak hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini.